Well, hello and good evening, guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Bomo here, and thank you so much for joining me on this brand new video. As some of you are very interested with reading out videos, so I'll be doing another one this tonight. So in this video, I'll be going to read another Disney storybook. So I will show you. I have got Disney's Simba and Nala helps Bomo. So some of you are quite familiar with Disney's A Lion King. I really love the Lion King film so much. Some of you are not familiar with this. I have no idea what it is, so I would decide to read this through. This is Disney's wonderful reading. Some of you are quite familiar with that already. So, before we begin reading to you guys, so you can wear your headphones. It's just highly recommend to do so. And sit back, relax, and enjoy this video when I read to you guys. Okay, so shall I begin? It was a hot day on the African plain. Zebras were grassing on the green grass. Giraffes were searching for tree tops for tender leaves. Elephants were returning from a watering hole, and Kola, a capped buffalo, had just awakened from his nap. It was time for lunch. None of the animals noticed that little Simba, the lion cub, was hunting. He crept up behind Kola. He pounded. Then Simba roared with his might, but Kola never stopped eating. Simba didn't scare him or bite. In fact, none of the animals was afraid of a tiny lion cub. Simba, said Kola said, it's too hot to play silly cub games. The buffalo swung his tail. Poor Simba was knocked to the ground. The little lion cub watched as the animals wandered off. How will I ever become a great lion king if no one is afraid of me? Simba wondered. Simba began to walk home. Suddenly, he heard a familiar voice call him. Simba, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. It was his best friend Nala. Do you want to play the game? She asked. No, Simba. He sighed. I don't feel like playing. Please, Nala pleaded. We could play tag. She continued, or hide and seek, or flip frog. I said I don't feel like playing, Simba answered. What's the matter? Asked Nala. Are you feeling sick? No, replied Simba, but I am tired of silly cub games. I thought you liked games, said Nala. Not any longer? Simba sighed. No one takes me seriously. I'll never be a good lion king, he added. Just then, the two cubs heard a strange noise. What's that? Asked Nala. I don't know, Simba answered. Let's find out. The two friends followed a noise. It led them to the edge of a muddy pond. Over here, Nala whispered. The cubs crept closer and closer. They peeked through the tall grass and saw a baby elephant. Help, the elephant called. I'm stuck in the mud. What happened? Nala asked. I wandered away from my mother. She told me to stay close to her, but I didn't listen. I didn't think I did get into his mess, the elephant said sadly. Simba knew all about getting into trouble. He felt sorry for the baby elephant. What's your name? He asked. My name is Bomo. Can you help me? Don't worry, I'm a future Lion King. I can get you out of the mud, Simba assured him. Simba and Nala tried to pull him from behind. Ouch, Bomo cried. That hurts. They pulled and pulled, but Bomo didn't move at all. Simba tried pulling from the front. Ouch, my trunk is not enough already, Bomo shouted, but he still hadn't moved. Then Nala had an idea. Let's use that log to get Bomo out, she said to Simba. The two cubs rolled the log to the edge of a pond. They slid one end of the log under Bomo. Pull the other end down, Nala told Simba. That should lift Bomo up. Simba pulled and pulled with his all might. I don't think this one working either, said Bomo. I'm too heavy. I can do it. Simba grunted. Just a little harder. Splat! The lion cub fell into the mud. Bomo and Nala laughed. Simba, this is no time to take the mud bath, teased Nala. Very funny. Simba snapped. He crawled out of the pond. I got any other bright ideas? Nala looked at Simba's muddy face. As a matter of fact, I have... Wait here, Nala called as she ran off. Nala returned with a mud full of leaves. What are you going to do with those? Simba asked. Nala smiled. You'll see. Suddenly, Nala flipped Simba into his back. She began sticking the leaves all around his face. The mud held them in place. Stop that, Simba shouted. I don't want to play silly games. I have to get Bonnet out of the mud. You will, Nala promised when she finished. Now you look like a mighty Lion King. I look mighty foolish, grumbled Simba. You are too small to pull that log down by yourself, said Nala. Simba looked at his friend sadly. She was right. But you are big enough to scale up some help, she continued. The cubs went to the edge of the great plain. Then Nala whispered the rest of the plan to Simba. Simba did as he was told. He rushed out onto the plain. Roar! It was the loudest roar Simba ever made. The animals were frightened. They had never seen such a strange-looking creature before. The zebras ran away as fast as they could. So did the giraffes and the antelope. Even cooler, the great cat buffalo ran away. Chase them to the pool, Nala shouted. So Simba chased a herd of animals. He roared and snapped at her heels. At last, the other animals were afraid of the future king. Nala's plan was working. Simba chased the animals all the way to the muddy pond. Some of the animals ran around the pond. Some of the animals leaped over the pond. And just as Nala planned, one animal jumped. right into the pond. Cooler landed on the edge of a log, and when the heavy buffalo pushed the log down, Boomer flew up. The cubs helped Boomer get out of the pond. Boomer landed in some soft bushes. He was very happy to be unstuck. Thanks, you're saved my life, Boomer said. It's Simba you should really thank, Nala told him. If he hadn't been so brave and scary, those animals would never have run this way. I was pretty brave, wasn't I? Simba said proudly. Maybe I would be a good king after all. Nala nodded. Then she started pulling leaves off of her friend. It's late, Boomer said. I have to go to get back home. So do I, Nala told him. She yawned. But all that running has made me tired. Well, the future king doesn't get tired, but I wouldn't mind a nap, admitted Simba. Why don't you both climb up on my back? Said Boomer. It's the least I can do. So Simba and Nala rode home on Boomer's back. They couldn't wait to tell their friends about their rescue of Bomo, the baby elephant. The end? Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video when I read this Simba Nala Help Bomo, which is a spin-off to Disney's Lion King. I hope you loved this video, so give a thumbs up and leave comments down below if you enjoyed that. So remember, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification. You can also check out my social media from this video description below, which is Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook page and TikTok. You can obviously support my additional and exclusive contents, especially behind the scenes ones, if you're interested, so please do. I'd really appreciate you guys. Okay, so I'm about to leave you off, and please stay tuned for the future videos. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys for a short while.